What's up? It's your girl Queen Naija, and you are now watching Civil TV. Who is Queen Naija? Queen Naija is just a very regular, normal girl who came up from nothing and used her gift in music to express herself and use her pain and turn it into success. That's Queen Naija.
Love it. And you've always been a singer. Just a few weeks ago, literally. Talk to us about it and the creative process behind it.
So before I got signed, I already had all my music written, and I only had like medicine recorded. So after I got signed, that's when I started to record the rest of the songs, and the process didn't really take as long as people probably would, take, because it was already written. When I go in the studio, I can record a song fully in a day if I have the time. But if I need to go and rethink things and make sure the lyrics are like perfect and everything and make sense, I might need to come back, which I did have to go back for Karma, the second part of Karma. For Mama's Hand, I actually had that fully written, but when I was in the studio, I felt a whole different vibe, and I changed the whole second verse. So there's a whole verse that I had before nobody knows about. But I feel like the second verse was way better, made a lot more sense. And it was just really exciting to drop my first body of work, being that I wrote it. And, I have no features on there, so this is all me. And since I'm such a transparent person, and I told people, when you hear my music, it's something I went through. It's something that, I'm feeling at the moment or felt before. And so you'll get to know me more and what kind of person I am from my EP. So if you guys haven't got that yet, go check it out. Go purchase it.
Now, you mentioned, what track would it be and why?
It's out of 2 tracks. It will be out of Mama's Hand and Butterflies. Butterflies is it brings back that 90s falling in love kind of vibe, and the acoustic of it just makes you feel all butterfly-ish. That's not a word, but Mama's Hand is just so beautiful, and the story of me talking to my son. So many mothers probably feel that way, and even if you're not a mother but you plan to have kids one day, it's a lot of people that told me, I don't even have a kid, but I feel like I do. It's people that don't have a kid and they cried to the song. But I think I could win people over with those 2 songs.
Experience being signed and shutting down Times Square.
Well,
Big city.
firstly, I never wanted to get signed. I always said that I never was going to sign. Simply just because I thought that the music industry is probably corrupted, and it would try to change me and things like that. And I mean, truth be told, it probably is, but I guess the part that I received is not the corrupting stuff. I prayed, and I feel like God made everything work out in my favor, and I don't have too much to worry about because I know he got my back. So being signed, it's just I never thought I would be. I knew I could get signed, but I never thought I actually would take that step and do it. It just took the right people around me to make sure other people wasn't messing me over. And the whole Times Square thing, it just showed me how many people actually really love me. I only went out there just to look at my billboard. We went live for a little bit, and my manager announced that we'd be out there, if others want to come see the billboard too. And that was a couple of nights before, so you would think people would forget. But it was a whole stampede out there, and I was these people, I'm about to catch a heart attack, and I'm claustrophobic, but these people really must love me. So to see that I have an impact, that means I just gotta keep doing good. Dreams sound so big, I just want, you know what? Cardi B. I love me some Cardi B. I love Cardi B. That'd be perfect. I think a collab with A Boogie would be nice. I think the reason why I say rappers is because like I'm already like a singing singer. But if I did have to collab with like other singers who are my like my favorite, I think I would collab with like SZA or like Kehlani. Um, I think we would sound good together.
Take some time to address that.
You know, I've addressed this before actually in my on my YouTube videos and things like that. And the reason why people are saying that like I'm a colorist, which is totally not true. When I last year I did a video with my ex-husband, and actually there's two. I'm gonna tell you the two reasons why. I did a video with my ex-husband, and we were talking about bullying. And when I was like in elementary school, I used to get bullied, but I only got bullied by one type of girl. It always seemed like. And on the video, I said I always got bullied by like black girls, and I mentioned like nappy headed, like they used to pull my hair and things like that. And those were the only kind of girls I would get bullied by. And they said that since I said nappy headed, maybe that's something I shouldn't have said, but I feel like I'm a black woman too. I see other black women speak on black women all the time. They can call each other nappy headed, this and that, black, this and that, but like you won't call them a colorist because their skin color are this, like they're the same as each other's, like they're both dark or brown colored. They took mine to offense because I'm lighter and I'm mixed, but I'm still black, you know. So I'm nowhere near a colorist. Also, you know, they took and twisted my words because I was doing a video with someone else, another girl, and my ex-husband, he was doing like a smash or pass video. And like I guess when all the brown skin girls came up, they kept passing the girls. And my comment was, well, my husband acts like he doesn't like brown skin girls because they kept passing them. So then a brown skin girl came up by the name of Summerella, and I was like, oh, she a cute brown girl. Like I don't know why he would, you know. So I was already on the subject of brown girls. I didn't say she's cute for a brown skin girl. She's cute for a black girl. Like people took and twisted my words and said she's pretty for, and they was like, well, why couldn't you just call her pretty? And it's like, it was because I was already on the subject of brown skinned women. It's not like I wasn't on the subject at all and I just popped out and said, oh, she's a cute brown girl. Like, no, we were already talking about brown girls, so that's why I said that. So now, you know, people, they constantly try to bring that up and say, oh, you a colorist and this and that. First of all, I'm nowhere near a colorist. I think that melanin is beautiful. I think women of all shades are beautiful. And it's been darker women that, shoot, I thought looked better than me. Like, it's been times where I want to go tan my skin so I could be darker, you know? Because, I mean, let's just be real. Like, everybody that's light-skinned ain't all of that either. And, like, it's just, like, different tones. And everybody have their different opinions. But I feel like I shouldn't be looked at as a colorist because, you know, I made these comments. I just feel like people took me wrong. I mean, majority of all. First of all, with my last relationship, I'm not going to say I didn't have good times. I did, because otherwise I wouldn't have been in it for that long. But I didn't take the time. First of all, we were young. We were 17. Okay. We rushed into marriage, 19. We didn't really even get to be friends before we started dating. I didn't get to learn a lot about him and, you know, his tendencies and before we got together. He has a really different background. You know, I'm not going to go into that, but his background is different, which could affect him as a person. But I decided to accept him and everything that came with him because I loved him. But then that had an effect on me, you know, where I felt he just wasn't ready to love. He wasn't, or he didn't know how to do it right. You know, we were still young. The cheating stuff all could have been handled, but it was extra things that happened that I just couldn't deal with. I'm happier in this relationship because we took it slow and we got the time to be friends. We're a little older now. He's older than me. I'm 22, he's 24, but like I'm older than 17. Like that stuff, he was just like young and love. Like I've gotten some experience. I've been through a lot since then. And so we know our boundaries, and also, you know, he's been in a relationship before. He know what and what not to do from that relationship, and I know and what not to do from my last relationship. So it's kind of like we both learned from our last relationships, and we're coming here to this point and making sure that everything is like that we take everything into consideration for each other. And so we're friends too. So like when you have a friendship and when you still, you know, when you still willing to learn about each other during the process, it's a really happy feeling, you know.
I love that. And
Truthfully, I just want to win some souls over for God. And I know that might sound weird because I'm doing R&B music right now. But I was born and raised in church. I know what my purpose is, and I know that God blessed me with this voice, and I have a gift. He's also given me songs about the end of the world. He's given me songs about so many prophetic things, and I haven't used it yet. Like, I haven't got the message out yet, but hopefully my main goal is to win over souls and hearts and just lead everybody in the right direction, even though I'm not perfect myself. I'm not no angel and I'm not no preacher, you know, but those are one of the things I hope to at least have done by then, because if I don't get it done for him, it's like everything will feel like it's in vain, pretty much.
and last but not least, there's
Sometimes it gets hard to chase your dream because you don't feel like nothing's happening. I would say perfect your craft before you present it and build yourself a platform. Keep putting your face out there over and over again, even if it's out your comfort zone. If you really want to be known, make sure your skin is tough enough for whatever this industry got to offer, because it's crazy, and it can either make or break you. Platforms really help with opportunities, so build yourself a platform. Use the internet, use social media, use everything. Don't just sit on a social media and scroll through. Like, use it to your ability. Sing on there, like post videos and like get your voice heard, you know, over and over again. Just keep doing it until somebody notices you. But make sure your craft is perfected, because when you present it to somebody, like, you want them to accept it. So, yeah,
and that's all.
that's all.